Hey guys, so one of the things to do in Ballarat is to go on a walking trail of the historic buildings, and I'm doing the one specifically on Lydiard Street, so let's go check it out. So I got this pamphlet from the information center, and this one is called Public Art Walks, Ballarat's Historic Streetscape, and it gives you a list of all the names of the buildings you can try and find in Ballarat, the historic buildings, and you also have a map. And like I said, I'm doing the Lydiard Street, so I'm going to try and find all these buildings, and yeah, it should be fun. So number one is the Ballarat Old Gaol. And I guess that's the old prison, and this is where I'm at right now. And there's a bit of a story here. It says, one of the gaol's most famous inmates was Captain Moonlight, preacher by day and bushranger by night. He was sentenced for theft, he scaled the walls and escaped, but he was later caught, charged with murder, and he was hanged here in 1880. So there's a bit of history for you. The old prison. And this is still part of the old gaol. I'm not really sure if that's how I pronounce the word. This used to be the old jail. It's a pretty building. Number two on the list is the old School of Mines, and it seems to be a hair salon now. Number three is the Wesleyan Church, and this is a beautiful building, and they have some construction going on down here, unfortunately, but still see how pretty is this, eh? So number four is the corner of Donna and Lydiard Streets, and this is where I'm at now. It is still on the corner of this church. And then number five is an easy one. It is this lamp. They call it the Sug lamp. So number six is the Bar Trip real estate building. And it seems like it is this building here. So number seven is right next door. It's the McCormick's Solicitors building. It looks like this really old, tiny looking building. Number eight is the Cathedral Church of Christ the King. And this beautiful church. And this church is one of Ballarat's earliest stone buildings. So number nine is this building called Chancery House, and it now seems to be some kind of legal business. Number 10 is right next door, and it's called the Ansonia building. And number 11 is this building, which now houses an investment company. Also a pretty building, and I see at the top this building was built in 1881. And right opposite number 11 is number 12, which is called Lynn's Chambers, and this now houses the Ballarat Conveyancing Company, and I see this building was built in 1898. And number 13 on the list is Craig's Royal Hotel, and it is this beautiful building. Let's go inside. Number 14 is Her Majesty's Theatre, and unfortunately there's construction, so you can't really see the lower part of the building, but it's still a pretty building. Number 15 is the former Union Bank building. And number 16 is the former National Mutual Insurance Company building. And some of these buildings on the trail is very close to each other, so number 16 and number 15, and then as well as number 13, which is the hotel, are all right next to each other. Number 17 is the former Bank of Australia. Number 18 is the former National Bank of Australia. Then right next to it is number 19, which is the former Colonial Bank of Australia. And right next to that is number 20, which is the former Bank of New South Wales. So all of these buildings are right next to each other. Number 21 on the list is the former post office building, and it sits on this entire block. So this would have been a pretty big post office. Number 22 is right next to the post office, and it is the former Mining Exchange building, and it looks like this building was built in 1888. Number 23 is the George Hotel. Number 24 is the Old Colonists Hall, right next to the Old Mining Exchange. Number 25 is the former Alexandria Tea Rooms, and then right next to it is number 26, the Art Gallery of Ballarat.